Hi everyone, and welcome to the Eve Pearl Studio. This is my friend and educator, Jill. She runs an incredible school called Makeup First in Chicago. Hi Jill, welcome.
Hi Eve.
Thank you very much for coming here, barefaced. I appreciate it, I adore you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course,
Yay.
and even though you know how to do everything and you already use some great Eve Pearl products along with other things, you educate, I think, Chicago and beautify them all. And we're just going to do a little thing here from the Eve Pearl method, and maybe you can take it back to your school, and for the rest of you can check it out as well.
Thanks.
Anything specific that you want to get out of it, that you want to see, that you want me to be sure to address?
I personally, the eyebrows issue, but I trust you implicitly, and I just want you to do whatever you want to do on me.
Okay, well, thank you. So here we go. What I'm going to tell you right now what we're going to do with Jill, who I think, of course, is beautiful. But we have very similar issues. Many women, most of us have issues where we have a little bit more redness around our cheek area and around our nose area. So I want to make sure we adjust the colors and we make sure that Jill's face and her neck will be the same. And you said you have issues with your eyebrows, so we will be sure to fill them in and not make them look too dark, and maybe we'll even do some fake eyelashes on you. Okay, so we're about to start. You ready?
Ready.
All right, let's do the Eve Pearl method that's going to be maybe utilized at Makeup First School in Chicago in the Loop. Here we go. We're going to start out with a little bit of the priming moisturizer. So we're going to put a little priming moisturizer and sponge. Take the priming moisturizer, and basically I'm going to prime your entire face. So when you apply a primer and a moisturizer at the same time, we have one that's already combined, but if you only have two separate ones, apply the moisturizer first and then the primer afterwards. Okay. Okay, so we primed and moisturized. And just before we start, I want you to see, this is my entire kit. All right, my entire kit fits in here. And then of course this is the extra kit that I carry of all brand new products, of everything, in case someone likes what I do, so I could sell it to them. My own walking warehouse. And we're gonna begin. Let's see, we're gonna match your foundation. Let's see which color you would be, if you are the light or the medium. The way we match someone's skin, this is the HD Dual Foundation in the light. I'm gonna take first the lighter color and apply it down here and see if it's going to end up matching your neck color. So see, this is lighter, and then we'll see what the darker of this one will end up. So between the two of these shades, we're going to be able to get a beautiful color that's going to match your neck, because your neck is a little bit lighter than your face. So you would be the HD Dual Foundation in the light. So for those of you that know the Eve Pearl method, you know that I love to take a sponge and make sure that it's wet. So a little bit of water and the sponge, and we're going to wet our sponge. Okay, very important to wet the sponge, because you want to take the HD Dual Foundation, which works as a foundation but also as a concealer for areas that you need it, and makes it go on from very sheer to very full coverage. We're going to take our foundation brush, and in the lighter shade of the two, because we're going to do the eye makeup first. So close your eyes. The reason I do the eye makeup first is whatever falls on the face, then later I get to clean up. So I do the eyes and right above the brows first with the lighter shade of the two. And when the sponge is wet, you can make this go on very sheer, and the lightest color will also act as your base and will be almost like your primer that keeps all of your colors that you're going to apply on, so they don't move. Because really, makeup should be applied once and not needing touch-ups at all, unless you want to go from day to nighttime look. And that's a whole different story. The next thing we're going to do is, we've got the Photo Finish Press Powder. One color works for everybody. Take a little sponge, or you could take a little finger puffy. Either one will work. You can take a little finger puff, put it into the pressed powder, and basically just go over the eye. And anywhere you put cream, if you put a little bit of powder, it's going to ensure that it stays for a long time and does not move. Let's see which palettes we're going to use. We have 4 palettes. We have the Ultimate,